Welcome to the Gracie Academy in Beverly Hills. I'm Hito Gracie, my brother Henner. In 1993, our father created the Ultimate Fighting Championship to showcase the effectiveness of Jiu-Jitsu to the world.
And now that every professional fighter has added Jiu-Jitsu to their arsenal, we're breaking down how they're using it so you can add it to yours. What are you guys waiting for? UFC 152, Jiu-Jitsu wins. Jiu-Jitsu wins. And if you guys didn't notice, to my immediate right, to Hito's immediate left, some of you know him as Al Bundy, older people. Some of you know him as Jay from Modern Family, Wednesday nights on ABC, 9 p.m. We know him as Uncle Ed. For those who don't know, Ed is a black belt in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, has been training with us for now how long?
22.
22 years, he lost count.
He used to beat us up.
We were 6 and 8 years old when he started.
We would be stuck underneath him, just trapped, like Brock Lesnar holding someone down. That's how we felt.
Yes.
But I always treated them nice because I knew they were like wolf pups. They were coming up.
So listen, Ed is a very busy guy, as you guys can imagine. Tonight he has the Emmy Awards, and Modern Family is up for 14 nominations. But he saw the fights last night, and he said, Henner, can I join you guys for the breakdown? And I said, Ed, greatest honor. He has some things he wants to talk about. We have some ideas we want to share, starting with this beautiful armbar in round one. Vitor Belfort popped Jon Jones' arm. Would it be fair to say that Belfort presented the greatest threat to Jon Jones' career last night?
Definitely.
Vitor Belfort, everyone kind of counted him out too. 1 month notice for the training of this fight. Incredible. Incredible. Let's get into it.
Yeah. I'll be Jon Jones.
You can be the top. Yeah, show us those sharp elbows. Show us, we'll let you win.
Jon Jones, great athlete.
Incredible.
As is Vitor, good wrestler, right? He likes to hold the head. He baits you to grab the wrist. He wants you to grab his wrist. Why? He holds the head up. He pulls it to his chest, and from here, he can crank the elbow down and bust you up. He never lets go of the head, because if you grab it, he pulls back to hit and lets go.
You might,
Yeah,
good point.
But when he holds it,
amazing.
He's very, very
Look at this little wrist release Ed is doing right now. As Ed tucks the hand to the chest, look at how it works literally as a fulcrum off of Hito's hand. Pop. The grip is gone.
Bang.
So now the elbow just continues in that path.
Devastating elbows.
Devastating elbows. And against everybody else, it's worked miracles.
Yes.
But this is why he got caught.
Yes. And this is how he was caught in the armbar.
The question is, did Vitor Belfort study this, or did he just feel the armbar was available in the middle of the round?
We'll never know.
Never know.
But
He was feeling this so hard.
yes.
This is the arm is there.
He was putting a lot of weight on this arm.
Plus, he's right on the cage. He used the cage.
And you know what's crazy is this all went down right after Joe Rogan reminded us that the one thing we've never seen from Vitor Belfort is submissions off of his back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of ironic that literally 15 seconds later, Vitor hugs this,
Hugged it.
right? Gracie combatives, hugs under the leg, turns off the cage, high leg, and he clamps, and his legs are tight. Now, what Jones would have liked to do if Vitor wasn't on full extension break mode is lock the bicep, anchor the leg. Because once you lock your hand inside the other bent elbow, it can't be extended. The problem was what?
Vitor Belfort's a powerful guy. He squeezed his fast, so the arm got pretty close to full extension.
Jones tried to grab, but Vitor was so committed to the extension here, Jones couldn't bend this arm. So then he stood up. Right now, it's already being hyperextended. Jones literally picks him up and shakes him out and frees. The elbow almost gets out. But in this point, Ed doesn't have to pick Hito up, but at this point, Vitor is actually floating.
Yeah.
And then Jones slams him back to the ground, but the arm goes back in. The slam, it's almost like a triangle slam. You know how they slam the triangle, but it doesn't work out. He went back into the armbar here, and that's when it started to pop. At this point, he's feeling it, right?
Yes.
Pop, 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 pop. Picks him up again. Shake. Finally, the elbow clears.
And then he's back down, but he's right back into the guard. And from here, I think Jones was hurting, or he was numb, and he was thinking, how bad is it? And he went out of the fight for a while. He just kind of hung here.
Yes.
Which is why Vitor was able to get guard so easy again.
Yes. So Jones at this point, he's happy.
He's looking at, where's the clock?
Yeah, and the truth is, he doesn't know. Where's the clock? Yeah. He doesn't know what the damage is at this point. He recalled after the fight. He said his arm went numb. So he felt definitely, both of them recollected. Even Vitor felt the pops. He could feel the vibration in the break.
But he kept going.
Yeah, and it's
Going.
so basically the idea that Vitor Belfort was hanging. Jones is a strong enough guy to pick somebody up
Easily.
It's
Like
not.
this,
I don't
very
pick
strong.
people up when I'm getting armbar. I don't pick anybody off the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
So I usually just tap out or do what you said, that defense. But if you could pick somebody up and possibly shake your arm out, that could work.
So the question is, you know, why didn't Vitor break his arm? That's what everyone asks. Twitter, Facebook. Why didn't he actually tell us?
That angle.
Yeah.
Straight up on his neck. You don't have the hip.
Yeah.
You don't have the hip.
It's true. Like for example, if Ed, let him catch the armbar, but stay back lowered back there. If this is the angle, you can see, right, how comfortable Hidon is on his shoulder blades. His hips can thrust so aggressively. Ed, stack him up on his neck a little, all the way up, all the way up.
This was while Jones was standing.
Yeah, stand up. So the fact that Hidon is 90-degree L, that's what Ed's talking about. When you're 90-degree L on the neck,
Even more than this. It was even more.
it was even more. But it's
Yeah.
Sunday, it's Sunday, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Emmys are tonight, let's not go too crazy.
On me.
But the moral of the story is Hidon's hip extension opportunity now with his neck there is not doable. It's very difficult. Now, the one thing that might have, if Vitor was willing to sacrifice one of his wrist grabs, Hidon, reach through and grab the other ankle over there and bring your head out the back.
Right.
So put this knee down, Ed. So come down to your knee. Look at Vitor, he's coming out the back. Look, look, all the way. And now the arm is belly down transfer. Now, that would have been the one thing Vitor could have done to create more break opportunity from that exaggerated stack position. But, you know, his arms were so committed to holding the wrists, he didn't want to let go.
Right, especially when you feel the arm is slipping away. It's tricky to say let go of one of your grips. A part of you thinks if you just keep holding it, you might regain some control.
It's tough, man. The arm did pop.
Yeah.
Shoot. But Jones continued.